peace in the middle of everything that's going on. That is the biggest part of all of this, is for you to find a peace that surpasses all understanding. I myself had to walk away from this app for a little bit. So when you ask me why was I quiet, I needed to be. I really needed to be. Sometimes you gotta take this app off of the front of your phone and have some quiet time with yourself, you and God, until you figure it out.
Right.
You're gonna get through this. You're gonna get through this.
Yeah.
We're both around in the same age group. You're gonna get through this.
I just had a birthday and you wasn't even here to celebrate with me.
I'm sorry.
I turned
was on my
61.
break, Miss LT. Happy belated birthday.
know.
I am so sorry.
Yeah, thank you. No, there's no problem.
I will.
Hopefully,
I will.
hopefully
you.
next year, I wanna, when I turn 65, I wanna do a party here in Atlanta or take a destination birthday trip, and I would definitely invite you.
I think that I'm like 4 hours from Atlanta. I would definitely get in a Pinto and drive up there. Wherever you want me to be, I'll be there. We can celebrate your birthday. We can do that.
I know that's right. 85 style.
Wait a minute, you said. Wait a minute, you said you say you 4 hours away from me. Let's make that happen before my birthday. I want to meet you.
I'm 4 hours
in person. Yeah.
Hey, I'm 4 hours from let's just say I'm 4 hours from Buckhead. I can get there in 3 and some change.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I can come from out of Charlotte. I'm out of Charlotte.
We can go have brunch. We can have lunch. Go hang out at the pool. We can do whatever you want to do. I think you're building new relationships. And I hope you grasp onto these new relationships and let's just grow together. It doesn't have to be your birthday. It could be just because, damn it, I want to. You've earned that. Don't cry.
I've been over your platform. I've been over to your platform many a time. I met you. I was wanting to try to figure out where'd you go, and I lost my page, my original page, the one you follow me on, and my management team is trying to get it back. But I love you, Miss Clark. I have much respect for you. I really do. I have much respect for you.
I love you too, Miss LT. And what you're doing through those tears that's coming down your eyes, you're building new connections. You're building new connections. When it's for you, and it's nothing and nobody who can stop it. Do you understand that?
Yes.
What is for you
ma'am.
is for you. It's already written. It's already written.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
We're going to be all right. We're going to be all right. You sit down and plan the trip, and let's get some of these ladies together and let us come down there to you and hang out with you.
Oh. And Little Touch.
Yeah.
I'm in Houston. I'm in Houston, but I also have a house in Charlotte. So whenever I'm in that area, I'll reach out to you because it's a hop, skip, and a jump away.
Inbox me your real name and your phone number, and we will talk because I love Charlotte. I got an ex-boyfriend that moved there. Long story. I ain't gonna talk about it, but we was in a relationship long distance of 12 years. So he moved to Charlotte, and I got a couple of friends that lived in Charlotte. I don't have their number because they were people that I went to school with, but I got a cousin here. He knows some of them, so maybe I could connect like that. You understand what I'm saying? But I would love to connect with you. I would love to do that. Yes.
Not a problem. Not a problem. I'm with Glock on this one. Not a problem.
Yeah. I have friends, you know, my real, when I look at this as real world too, this is real life, y'all. People love to say TikTok is not a reality. That's a lie. You make some good friendship on TikTok, and I have made some good friendship on TikTok. So not everybody is bad. Not everybody is out there to do you wrong. Not everybody's out there to use you either. I'll let the next person talk.
Beautiful. I'm gonna step down now. You have a good day, okay?
Okay. Thank you so much.
All right, everybody have a good morning.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, LT, how you doing this
You're
morning?
welcome.
Good morning. Good morning. Cheryl, come on up. I thought that was you. I was trying to let you up. Cheryl, good morning.
Little text. This is my thought on it because we're the same age.
Okay. I didn't know that, but I know now, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna be 60. I'm a little older. I'm gonna be 63.
Oh no, I'm 61. I just turned 61 in June. Yeah.
Yeah, we're about the same age. So, when I came on the app, it was because I see about my mom full time. She bedridden. So it was just a way of just having something to do because nobody's here but me. And this is my thought on real friends.
You have a break? Hold on. Patchen, hold on. When you have a break, Cheryl, you can call me because I haven't did what we talked about to do. But also, if you get a break and want to come up here and talk, you know you always welcome here on my platform. You my sister, and I love you. That's what I wanted to say. Go ahead before I forget. Go ahead, Miss Patchen. Okay. Go ahead, Miss Patchen.
Mm-hmm. A real friend protects you. A real friend see a situation and they don't let people come in and attack you and know that the people around you are attacking you. So I know that you and Miss Nitra build a bond, but was the bond on your side and possibly not on her side? You can have this real love for her, but then it may not be on her side because people get in our ears.
I think Nitra genuinely loved me, but I do feel she was influenced by the decision she made. I do believe that. And so I'm never going to defame her character like some people had tried to defame my character. I'm not going to do her that way. I have that much respect for Nitra to love her enough to respect and be loyal to her by default. You know, some people don't understand how I think and how I move. That's how I feel.
And that's your decision, but this way I think about it. If it's meant for you, you let it go. And if it don't come back, it wasn't meant for you. You have to think about it in that way. So
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, take them tears, put them to a positive effect because you know, friends come and go. Some our friends ain't here for a long time. So you think about that, dry them tears up, put one foot in front of you, the other one keep on stepping. And look, do what you need to do. And this is what I do. I go look at the fine black men dancing and forget about all the rest of the men. Stop doing it. Take yourself over and look up Smiley P or somebody out there dancing. I don't care what these people saying about my age or whatever. I'm doing me. Go do something gonna make you happy. So that's what I do. Or I share something that make me happy. Bump that your stuff age ain't nothing but a perception in time that does not touch me. That's the way I feel about it. Let's do this thing, baby. All right, I'm going to drop LT. You take care.
Okay. Nice talking to you. Nice meeting you. Thank you. Thank you.
So good morning. I told you.
I'm going to get down too.
Good. Okay. Okay.
You're looking for my old page, and I don't have that page anymore. They took it for me. This is my.
I gotta follow you.
Reach out to me anytime you want to.
Let me tap on it.
And I'm just
let me tap on it right now.
I'm just gonna pray that this whole thing work out for everybody involved. Okay. You have a good day. All right.
Thank you. Yes, thank you.
All right, darling.
Hey, good morning, sis.
Good morning, sis. You know I'm not going to be up here very long because I am still at work, but I just came to let you know that you are a God-fearing woman, right? You was raised in the church, correct?
Yes.
You got the word. You got the word in you, right?
Yes.
When God sends you a word and delivers you a word, always know that it will never be laced with negativity. If that word is of God and it's a message that He needs for you, and He wants you to receive, it will never be laced with any negativity.
Yeah, exactly.
So you choose. You're like a sponge. You choose to absorb what is necessary, what is not necessary. You wring out the sponge and you let it fall out. But just know that anything that is delivered to you from God will not be laced with negativity. So you take that throughout the rest of your day. As everybody come up and speak to you and give you their advice and their opinions on your life, just remember that you got the word in you. So you absorb what's needed, and what's not, you wring out.
Right. Cheryl, I gotta ask you something. You know I get paid soon, and so I'm gonna send you something. I want you to do me another backdrop, and I want this. I'm gonna eventually get another phone because I'm about to do my spoken word, and I also want to get something to give to my student. I don't know how you can do it, but if you do it in a certain pixel, I won't be able to print it, to copy it, but I want to give her something showing a gift from me. I didn't get a chance to give it to her last school year. So since I'm going to be still her parent, it'll be like a picture of me and her and, like sitting down support, and I want to give it to her parent to let them know that I appreciate them still, because they was like an advocate for me being an advocate for them. They didn't want to lose me. I was offered another job. I was offered another job to stay at the school that she was at, but they wanted me to go with her to the high school, and I want to show my gratitude and appreciation to her parents and let them know how much I value being her paraprofessional. Okay. Well, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it
later on to get the rest of that stuff straightened out.
Okay. Yeah, I do want to do that. I want to do it. I feel like I gave ample enough time for that money to come back in my account, and it still has not. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Don't. Okay. Yeah. I'll. I got you, girl. I'll get you.
Okay.
No problem.
Okay.
But you have a peaceful day. You have a peaceful day.
You do.
You have a positive day. You have a prosperous day. And
thank you so much.
You're just one person, right? You're just one person.
Yeah.
You can't absorb everything. It wasn't everything ain't meant for you to absorb. So love you, and just try to have.
I love you back. I love you back. You too.
All right.
You too. You have a wonderful, blessed day as well.
Yes, ma'am. And be ready to walk tonight at 7:00. Get
oh yeah, I did tell you. Okay.
All right. All right. Bye.
Okay. Where'd everybody go? Y'all get back up here. Where y'all go? Y'all can't be leaving me now. Y'all can't be leaving me. If I invite you up, you're welcome to come up. If you don't want to, I understand. Where Mufasa at? I need to dance. Somebody send him a message. Mufasa be trying me early in the morning. Okay. I'm glad I got that out. I think I done cried enough. Maud, help me up. Help me out. Let people's up. Please, let people's up. I'm letting people's up that haven't been up. I gotta go find me something to eat, though. I'm just reading the comments, y'all. The laughing inside. What's up, Miss Jackie? How you doing? Hey, T-Mac. Hey, Miss Jane.
Hey.
Hi. How you doing, Miss Jackie?
Trying to get to my garage out here because my son's sleeping. But I have been listening to all this stuff, and like you say, we don't know a lot about what happened because we weren't there. But like I told you, I'm 75. My expertise is a therapist. I just, I've been listening to it, and I had some thoughts about it myself. Because my thing is this, excuse me, my feelings is easily hurt too. And I think I would have handled you a little different. If I saw you doing something that I didn't think was acceptable, I would have walked up to you and whispered in your ear. That's me. People been talking about me all my life. Some of it's true, some of it ain't. For me, I would be afraid to go with a bunch of women that I don't know because I'm sensitive also. And I think, I think I would have had a room by myself just because I don't know, I don't know them personally. I mean, we kind of afraid to go with women we know because things have happened. And a bunch of women I don't know, I wouldn't go to the corner with.
I took a leap of faith. To do something outside of my norm. Yeah.
But I think you got to, based on what I'm understanding and I've been seeing and hearing, I think you got a good heart. And I think that you're kind of a little bit like me. When you like somebody, you really do like them. And when they do something to hurt your feelings or whatever, you don't understand it. And I think based on what I'm hearing or heard, I feel like Nitra had good faith. But for me, if I would have any underlying things that I think was wrong, I think I would have talked to her on the phone because people got so many opinions and, sometimes they can sway you. And that's what I would do because based on what
I tried talking to her. I did try talking to her. So I feel I have a clear conscience. I did everything I knew to do, including having the guy that I danced with go talk to her. So I did everything I could do. So there's nothing more I could do.
And based on that, when you do all you can do, that's all you can do. I mean, just like one of the young girls, for instance, that I liked so much, and I was really getting attached. And I don't know, I don't know what the fuck happened, but she was like, you need to go somewhere and die.
Ooh.
And that hurt my feelings. And so another one said, well, she lied. I thought she said she only had 5 to 7 days. My thing was, if I didn't take dialysis, I had 5 to 7 days. Once you start dialysis,
I'm gonna let Miss Jackie talk. Miss Jackie is older than me, and even though she's telling her story, it to you might seem negative, but it's not. It's really her story. So I'm gonna let her talk. That's the way I was raised. I was raised to respect my elder and to give them that voice, because I would want somebody to give me a voice when I get to be her age. Okay, well, I was just trying to follow along because some of y'all say little crazy shit in the comments and it don't make sense. She's not talking negatively at all. She was talking about herself and what she endured.
And that's what happened when I found out I was sick. I said, how long do I have? And they said 5 to 7 days. So it was either that or either go to dialysis. So I started going to dialysis. However, another girl said, well, I thought she was supposed to, I got to remember where I'm at, unalive. And she lied. I'm like, what kind of thought process is that? If you had been listening instead of looking for the negativity, you would have heard me say 5 to 7 days if I don't go on dialysis. I chose dialysis because I didn't want to leave my son. So I'm saying that to say that no matter how much you try to explain, people are going to think what they think. Stop, baby, stop crying and fuck what these people think.
I appreciate that, Miss Jackie.
Because I didn't want to say that, but I was just waiting and I was just listening. And, and I was like, like you said, you get a certain age, you have fun. Young people do it all the time. They think that when you get old, you have no opinion and you stupid. But in reality, you haven't gotten that old being stupid.
Right.
But, so I would just stop it. I would stop explaining, and I would, because they're gonna say what they want to say, and no matter how much you try to explain, they're still gonna spin those what y'all call it, narratives or something. Right. I'll be like, fuck what these bitches talking about. You 60 something years old, live your life like I'm doing to the best of my ability. And you ain't been here this long being stupid. And like we do, sometimes we do get places and men talk to us and stuff and we be having a good time and having fun. They say we acting like hookers. Well, what they been acting like? And they young women. They got a reputation to protect. We ain't got none. We done lived our life. We take it one day at a time. Fuck just talk about.
Well, I was gonna say, I too have kidney disease. I'm in stage 2, and back in 2014, they were telling me I needed to get on dialysis. And
I'm on the list.
I rebuked it in the name of Jesus, and I have not been on dialysis yet. I'm not saying that I would never get on it, but so far so good. I am not on dialysis. Actually, my level have improved, my stats have improved, and I'm not on dialysis. I trust God, I believe in God, and
I was praying for man to get some function, so I wouldn't have to go either. But I gotta live.
God is my healer. God is my healer. My kidneys have not failed, but they were very close to failing.
Okay.
And my son, he ended up getting CV, and his kidney failed. They had to put him on dialysis while he was in the hospital, but he's not on dialysis right now. So I applaud you. I wish I knew you back then. I probably would have encouraged you not to go on dialysis, because what it does, even though it does take out the impurities and pull it out and all of that, it's like a slow process. You understand what I'm about to say? Well, I'm not going to say it because I'm not putting that on you, but I don't.
Yeah, because when I went to Las Vegas, I didn't have to, I wasn't on it.
It's an end stage. You're at the end stage, right? You're at the end stage, right?
Once you start, you can't stop. Because you start 5 to 7 days.
Right. And that's what they told me. That's what the doctor told me. Once you get on dialysis,
you got to stay.
There's no going back.
Right.
There's no going back.
And when you get off, you start swelling up. And that's why they say 5 to 7 days, because you start swelling up and getting sick. And let me tell you this. I gotta live it like, the cutoff is 75, which is, I'm 75, my birthday, March 13, 1950. But I got a living donor. And she's healthy. She's 42. Now, instead of people saying, well, that's because now, I can.
Oh, you had the transplant? You had the transplant?
I haven't had it yet. Jackie? I've got to go.
Oh, you're going to have it.
Yeah, okay. I got to gain 20 pounds. I've been tall and thin all my life. I'm 5'7", and I got to weigh at least 120. But I lost a lot of weight when I took care of my husband.
Can you give me 6 inches?
Yep, I'm 5'7", and I gotta weigh.
I'm only 5'1". I'm 5'1".
I gotta weigh 120 pounds first. But when we told people that, because I was excited because I thought she was playing at first, but I'm like, girl, you too young. What you gonna do if you need one? She said, I got enough kids. I get one for my kids. Instead of people saying, well, that's good, Miss Jackie. You got a donor. You know what they did? Well, we both smoke. We got to stop smoking. We know that. But they trying to tell us what we need to do. Now, I was a surgical nurse for 45 years, so I know what the hell I need to do. She's been cleared. Her, because all your organs got to work and, all that kind of stuff. But she good. I'm the one got to gain 20 damn pounds. But it's getting
you say you 120?
I lost a lot of weight.
Good morning.
I lost a lot of, hi baby. I lost a lot of weight when I took care of my husband because I wasn't going to the doctor and stuff myself. So that's what that was. But but they said if they did it before I start weighing, before I weigh 120, I might expire on the table. So I got to, weigh 120.
My phone finna go dead. I don't want to interrupt y'all.
Okay, go ahead, Drop. How you doing? Put that thing on the charger.
And I just love you with your opinionated ass.
Go ahead, Drop.
I just saw MzLittleTouch was crying. I'm good. Yeah, I'm in my car. I'm about to, but I just can't. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you, babe. Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, I just came. I wanted to bring a little brightness to your platform and show you a video that makes me smile every time I see it. If you can big box me. Okay. Can you big box me?
Yeah, I can.
Can you big box me?
There she go.
There you go.
MzLittleTouch, can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
I want to show you this video. Okay, I'm gonna show you this video. It makes me smile every time I see it.
I love seeing children dance.
Cute enough.
She's dancing in the rain.
Oh, wow.
That was my grandbaby dancing.
Wow.
That was my grandbaby dancing in the rain.
Oh.
Yeah, we were actually in Atlanta for a family reunion, and she was dancing in that rain. And you could beatbox yourself. Whenever I send that video to people, and they all just say, "Oh, that just uplifted me so much." Forget what anybody say. Enjoy your life.
That's what I just told.
Everybody's always watching. Do you know that haters watch more than people who actually love you? A hater gonna watch
that's true.
because they watch you to critique. They're going to watch. Just have fun. Enjoy your life. Enjoy TikTok. I had to take off a little bit because somebody tried to dox me, and it had me so upset I can hurt somebody. People don't know who they be dealing with on this app. They don't know how, especially our age group, we might hurt somebody. So I just had to step back a little bit. But I'm not going to interrupt you. I just wanted to share that with you because whenever I have a hard day, I go looking at that and just uplift my spirit because that baby was dancing in the rain.
She
that was cute. And
ain't got a care in the world.
You know
Ain't
what?
got a care in the world.
She's supposed to be sad. She's supposed to be sad because it's raining and she can't go out and play. But she say, "Baby, I'm gonna play in the rain too and wait for the sunshine." So that's how we have to live, baby. Take every
we really
moment.
And you
do.
know what, Drop?
Yeah.
I've been listening like that. You have a lot of encouraging words, and I was just telling Little Tish that when we get older, people think that we stupid. We ain't been
Not at
supposed to
all.
being this old. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And maybe if they sit back and listen, maybe they'll learn something. I was just telling you how nasty some of them been to me, but I don't give a fuck.
People don't appreciate wisdom, but this is what I want to tell you. This one I want to leave with y'all. The words say, "Count it all joy."
Yes, Lord.
Count it all joy. Count that rain as joy, baby, and get out there and do your thing. I know you like to dance. I like to dance. It's something about the older women. We love to dance. Like I heard Miss Passion up here talking about going watch the men dance. I love Miss Passion. Miss Passion is something else. She said, "Go watch
it keeps us youthful.
And motivated.
Yeah, when we dance, it keeps us youthful and it keeps us vibrant and even if we do wake up with some aches and pain, if we could just do a little bit of movement or whatever.
Dancing. That's right. And that's one thing I hate. I stopped dancing since I got married. My husband don't really dance. I told him I'm a teacher. How to dance.
It's a dancing. Dancing is a form of exercise.
Yeah. It makes you vibrated, and I just love your thoughts on different stuff too. I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
Because a lot of them been nasty to me too.
Thank y'all. Okay, y'all have a good day.
Jackie, we not Miss Jackie.
You too, baby.
We're gonna try to keep it positive, okay? Let's keep it positive. I know all of us been down and we've been hurt. We've been things been said to us that we don't like or whatever. But we don't wanna resonate. We don't wanna resonate on that right now. Okay. So anybody want to come up? Y'all welcome to come up. I'm looking for Mufasa. If somebody can find Mufasa, he wanted to dance with me, and I'm ready to dance. All right. Okay, y'all. Okay. If I can find him, I don't see him. He probably on somebody else's platform dancing away. But I don't see him.
Yeah, you just stay motivated and don't worry about what nobody say. Shit.
Yeah. So, I'm good. I'm fine. I just had to get some of that. Not some of it. I had to get all of that junk out of my system because
I am too. Once I get it off my chest, I'm done.
I'm fine. Yeah, I'm good. So, I don't see him right now. And, I don't see him right now. Yeah, I don't see him right now. But anyway, he'll probably come back. Boss lady, who you say I need to let talk? I already let her talk. She did talk. You missed it. Yeah, she been talking. I let her talk. What you want her to say? You want her to repeat it?
Or you
I don't want her
ask
to,
me she got some
I didn't
questions for me?
I didn't want her to focus on the negative things that have happened to her. I want to keep my platform today positive, fun, interacting that way. Okay, boss lady, you understand? Okay, I hope you do.
If she got any questions for me, I'll answer. I mean, my expertise is relationships, substance abuse, and a little bit of mental health.
Yeah. So for me, I worked in I don't know if a lot of y'all know.
And I taught the 7th and 8th grade.
Yeah, I worked in my first introduction to work was my grandfather. I was a tomboy. Whatever my grandfather told me he wanted his first grandchild to be a boy. Unfortunately, it was a girl, me. So he kind of treated me like I was a little boy. So
I just had a brother. It was just me and my brother.
Yeah, and so that was my first job. My second job was babysitting. I used to babysit my cousin children because all of them had babies before me. And then my very first paid job was at a car wash. I was around a bunch of men.
See, that's what I've been around all my life. I used to sit around the pimps and the players. That's how I learned a lot about them. And I got along with men better than I did women, you know, because they was okay until something happened, and it's like on the app, mad they started telling everything. So I dealt with mostly men too. Yeah, my best friend was a man.
And so the car wash job, I worked with 8 guys, and some of them were older men. They was like in their 40s, 50, and there was a few of them that were young. But the young men, they were just cool. We were just like friends.
Yeah.
But the older men, they would be flirty and saying stuff they wanted to do to me and all of this stuff. Cause back then, I didn't have all this fat on me. I had a cellular body. Okay, and I had a nice shape on me. And I asked my grandfather, I said, I want to get a real job. I don't want to do the car wash job no more. So I went and got a job, and that was at Arby. They were building a new Arby off of West Market Street. And I was like,
them was the good old days.
I can walk. I could walk to my job because where I grew up at, we didn't have buses. We didn't have Uber. We didn't have Lyft. We didn't have.
Yeah, those just kind of started.
They had taxi cab.
Yeah,
but it wasn't. You know, I ain't really like the taxi cab because they always smell like smoke. Because a lot of them taxi cab drivers were smokers, and I didn't like that. So I would walk. I would walk to work, and
yeah, but I remember the taxi cabs was $2
and then I was in school at the time, working on my degree, business, accounting, business management. That what my degree would have been, and I got tired of Ohio. For me, I got tired of Ohio. My first attempt in school was computer programming, and I had a classmate. We would ride to school. Some days my grandfather had to take me to school because it was in the next city over from where I live, Youngtown. Have y'all ever heard of Youngtown, Ohio?
Ohio,
that's
yeah.
Where I live, right close by. So I would walk to school, and the school in Youngtown, I had to get a ride there because it was a long walk. I liked this boy. Well, I call him a boy because he was young just like me. And come to find out, he was effing me and effing my girl that I was riding with, my classmate. And that was my very first heartbreak because I really trusted him, and I really thought he was very charming. I thought he was very charming, and but I learned a valuable lesson about women. I realized that women will sleep with your man in your face and
going right in your face. Yeah, I had some trying to get my husband
shit to you. And that was, I mean, me and her was riding to school every freaking morning. Drop me off every freaking night. And not one time did she say, or even ask me, are you and Andre together? She never asked me that. So when I started putting 2 to 2 together, I asked her. Guess what she told me, y'all? Oh, he just in my class. She never admitted. She never admitted to me that she was fucking him.
Women are scandalous. That's
And
why I always be
that
careful.
and that was my first revelation that women is backstabber. Some of them.
Yeah.
Some of them. Women are not to be trusted.
They
Some
used
of
to
them.
grin in my face and try to get
Some
me
of
my husband, and he used to tell me. I used to think he was
Some of
trying to
them.
pick my friends because he would tell me.
And I moved to Georgia.
I did too when I left Detroit.
And
I moved to Albany, Georgia.
yeah, I moved to Georgia, and I had a boyfriend that was the manager at a Foot Locker. And my second revelation and realization that men will lie to you.
Right in your face.
He was inviting me over to Good Morning Queenie. He was inviting me over to his house. I had a night job. He was a manager at Foot Locker. He would invite me over for the weekend. I could stay over there till Monday to Wednesday if I wanted to, till he take off. And he had a woman living with him.
Damn.
She was a flight attendant. She traveled a lot. And whenever she was home, I couldn't go over there. But I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
So one day I caught the bus. I called myself going to do a pop-up. That's why I don't do pop-up to this day. Because I learned a valuable lesson. I was so excited I wanted to see him.
Mm-hmm.
Did a pop-up. And I went to the house. And the woman who he told me was his sister.
I was going to say his sister.
Answered the door. And I said, "Oh, nice to meet you. I finally get to meet you. You're his sister." And I said her name. She was pissed. Because not only did she find out he was cheating on her, I knew her name. And she said, "Come in." She invited me in. I could have got pow pow, blank blank, whatever. She invited me in. Me, my naive butt. I go in. She said, "Don't bring your ass over here never again no more." She said, "That's my man. I've been with him for XYZ. She said, "I'm a flight attendant." So I started putting two and two together in my head. Because he said his sister lived with him and she was a flight attendant.
So you knew she was.
That's what he told me, not her. She said, "Did you come over here to pick up some things?" And I did. I had left some things. I'm not lying to y'all. This is not made up. She didn't give me the little small grocery bag that we get from Kroger's, Publix, Wayfield, grocery store. She gave me a garbage bag for my makeup. But that's all I had left over there. I left my makeup bag over to her house. She gave me a garbage bag. And my makeup was in that bag. She said, "Don't come over here no more." She said, now you know I'm his woman. I'm his lady. Don't come over here no more. So he kept trying to invite me back over there, and I wouldn't go. And then I thought I was delayed on my cycle, and I called him, and I told him that I thought I might be pregnant. And he told me, "What you want me to do about that?"
Damn.
You want me to give you? He said, "You want me to give you some money?" And I said, "No." I said, "But when it come forth, you can give me some money to take care of your damn seed." And I wasn't, thank God. It was just a lot of stress, I was dealing with a lot of stress,
too.
and I was trying to get used to Georgia, and my doctor told me that I was probably just stressed. That's why my cycle was not. It was starting to become irregular, and I already had irregular cycles anyway because I suffer with endometriosis. But to not have a cycle for 2 months, automatically women we start thinking we pregnant.
Right.
Okay. And he said because of the change of me moving from Ohio to Georgia, the climate, I moved here in the winter month, and the weather here in Georgia be nice. It be warm. You get some rain. You could wear shorts in the wintertime. It was just amazing to me. I was like, man, I'm a day here. And I made Georgia my home. And it affected my cycle too. The climate, change of weather, all of that affected my cycle. So for 2 months, I didn't have nothing coming. Right? Until finally it came on. But that's when I realized men will lie to you. And the way he talked to me and the way he demeaned me after that, I think he did that intentionally for me to leave him alone. If he had to continue to still be nice to me, I probably would have not walked away because I had started developing feelings for this man, and he knew it. So he had to be mean to me to push me away.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't going to just walk away. I've been there, lady. When I tell y'all certain things, young lady, I'm talking to the young lady right now. When I tell y'all certain things, it's because I've been down that road. I've been there.
Yep, that's what I've been trying to tell them.
I've been there.
That's usually what I talk about. I talk about things that, that I've had the experience or that's my expertise. But, they think you don't know what you're talking about, so.
They don't want to hear us older women give them wisdom. They don't want to hear. We really trying to prevent y'all from having pitfalls. We don't want y'all to fall. We don't want y'all to hurt like we hurt. We don't want you to. We don't want you to experience that.
You can learn from somebody else's experience, and you should take the advice and and go with it. Like I tell them, don't lay down. Women are really emotionally fall. Get head over heels over men. Learn the man first. Go. And when the red flags pop up, pay attention to them. They don't pay attention to them. That's why I let them get hurt.
Right. And not everybody, can I say this, young? Not every man out there to do you wrong.
Right.
If you've been done wrong or been DV or whatever, don't look at it as every man out there gonna do you wrong.
Yeah, take it as a learning tree and see what you can learn from it. So
you learn from your
mistake twice and pass the knowledge.
Yeah, you gonna learn from your mistake. Yeah, exactly. Allow yourself to learn. It's okay to learn. You're never too old. Guess what? I'm 61 and I'm still learning.
Yep. That's what I say too. You never, like I tell them, I say, y'all can learn. I know y'all can learn from me. And I can learn some things from y'all because things have changed.
Yeah. The best experiences, y'all, is the one that we learn from.
Yeah, I call it your learning tree. Look at that situation once you get over it and see what you were supposed to learn from it. Exactly.
The best experiences is the one that you learn from.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
I'm a better person because of TikTok. I learned so much about myself by being on TikTok.
My baby nieces put it on my phone when I was in Detroit, and they asked me did I want them to take it off when I came home. I said, nah, you can leave it on. And I would start strolling and listening to different stuff. And then, and then I got interested because I know they tell me, You too old to be on TikTok. I ain't too old to do a goddamn thing.
Yeah.
Good morning, Miss Jackie. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Hey, how you doing, sweetheart?
I'm good. I just love it when you're talking positive. But I just came and I was trying to come in after Michelle, but then I had to do so. I had to get on these phones at work real quick. But I just wanted to leave you with this, LT. I'm not gonna stay up here long. Jesus loves you, this I know, for the Bible tells me so. Little ones from here below, they are weak, but he is strong. Yes, Jesus loves LT. Yes, Jesus loves LT. Yes, Jesus loves LT. For the Bible tells me so.
Oh, thank you. Bless your heart. Bless your heart. I appreciate that.
Y'all have a good day, because T-Mac is smiling today. I have hard days too, Miss Jackie. I'm on dialysis. Been on dialysis for 12 years. I don't qualify for a transplant because of other issues. So I try to lean on him every day, and some days it's a struggle.
Girl,
but today is a happy day for me.
I did not know that.
I gotta get back to work. I love you.
I did not know that. And I got a friend, a coworker, when I worked at the Piedmont Hospital here in Atlanta. She ended up getting a transplant. She was on dialysis, and she had such a beautiful song. We still follow one another on Facebook and Instagram. I don't even know if she's on TikTok. I doubt it. I don't know. But girl, thank you for your testimony. I really appreciate you. And the song was beautiful. I love that.
I pray on it every day. I don't know why I have this journey. I don't know why I have this journey. And I try not to question why. But I know my favorite scripture is Jeremiah 29:11-12. For I know I have the plans for you. Plans for you.
Did you have a lot of negative attitudes when you first started?
No, ma'am. Never had. Because you know why? And when I first started, it's crazy. What happened was I had fell and broke my ankle like years ago, like years before I was on dialysis. And then later on, I got this bone disease called osteomyelitis. They were trying to amputate my leg because of it. And I had so happened to have been seeing a surgeon for another reason. And I told